I thought I'd talk about my new suspension upgrade again. I put a K-Tech 15% firmer fork spring in the forks, and I put a Razor Light K-Tech shock on the back for the 140 to 175 pound rider, because I'm like about 145 or so. But I've adjusted the shock. I increased the rebound a little bit after a couple of rides. Or actually after the first ride in the dirt, I noticed I needed to crank up the preload. I mean the rebound. So I got that adjusted in. And now I've ridden it probably a couple 100 miles. I got like 5 good rides in now with it. So I can really tell you what it's like with the suspension, because I've ridden with it a lot now. And now it's to the point where it doesn't feel different, it feels right. It doesn't feel too stiff at all. It still feels really plush. It feels really soft and plush. Even with my lightweight, it's really soft and smooth. But yet now it won't bottom out so hard when I go over something like a jump, because it's a heavy bike. It's not so much the weight, my weight, that's going to bottom it out, or the weight of the rider. Even a heavy guy's, the bike itself is so heavy, because you can land and lift your legs up, lift up like that when you land, and kind of like you're landing kind of weightless. Use your legs as shock absorbers, and you're not, driving the foot pegs down so hard. And if you're standing, you're not pushing the seat down. In other words, you can absorb a lot of the impact with your legs. But the bike itself is so heavy, it'll bottom itself out. But not anymore. Like I say, it feels normal. It feels like it should. It feels great. Not too stiff at all. It did make the bike taller. The tires I put on are a little bit taller, and that made it taller, but this was even more so. That might have made it a ½ inch taller, the tires. This made it another inch. So it's tall. If that's really important, you wouldn't want to do this mod, because it's quite a difference in height of the bike. I figure they put the soft suspension on there and the 80 series tires to make the seat lower. I feel more that way now that I see they for 2023, they've come out with a short model that has a lower seat height than this one did stock. So that's what people want. A lot of people want the shorter seat height. I can see why, because I'm 5'6", and I sit on something like a KTM, throw my leg over it, I feel like the guy salesman is about to yell at me to get off it. Hey, you can't, you're not big enough to be on that. I can ride them, Boy, when they're new, they really sit high in the showroom. It's ridiculous. I have to sit kind of off to the side just to sit on it at all. But this, bike here is ideal right now. It's taller in the seat, but it's not ridiculously high like a KTM or Husqvarna. I call them ridiculously high because they feel that way to me. Maybe not to a taller person. But they're about as high as any seat gets, I believe, on any dirt bike. All right, thanks for watching and have a great day.